Right, last couple of word problems. Right, 32. I don't really think this belongs in here. You've kind of already done a lot of percentage ones in the previous test. Right, okay. Friedel had monthly sales of 55,800. Now spent 20% of that, right? Okay, of that on advertising. How much is on advertising? Right, so here we go. You can do it two ways. The percentage equation, what's 20% of? That is 0.2 times of 55,000, so 0.2 times 55,800. Now, I forgot, you don't have your calculators, do you? You did on the last one, which is a bit silly, really, I suppose, when you can't use it on this one, for this particular question. Remember, I'm just going to go 2 times that. Remember decimals? 2 times that and 1 decimal place. So 2 times that, that is 6, quanta carry, that's 1, 5. I'm just doubling this, so I'm just going 2 times 55,800, not 0.2. And remember to put 1 decimal place in. So 2 times that, is that? So as long as I've got 1 decimal place in, which is there, oops, about there, okay, it's 11,160. Okay, that should be the answer. Okay, that's 20% of 55,000. That's how much I spent on advertising. Now remember, that's the percentage equation. Now some of you might prefer doing the percent proportion, which I did do more videos on in the percentage and rates and ratios test. So you might want to look back at that some of those videos I did. Okay, so right, here it is. Remember, 20%. Here's the proportion. 20 is always over 100. Okay, the percentage. Remember, part over whole, percentage over 100. So the problem is this is, what is this? Is this the part or the whole? Well, this is the total monthly sales. Okay, just a bit of it is going to be spent on advertising. So that 55,000 is the whole amount of revenue, or whatever the spending, whatever you want to call it. That's the whole. What you're looking for is the part that's spent on advertising. Now remember, this is where you do the fish. Okay, here we go. Fishy, fishy. We start above or below the x. I'm going to start at the 55,800. I'm going to multiply by 20. I then divide by 100, and it will give me the answer. Now, sorry, folks, about this. This question, like I say, if you can't use calculators, this is a real nasty one. But what you'll get is 20 times 55,800 is just, well, let's have a look. That's going to give you, remember those numbers again? I think it gives you that. Is that right? Is that no 20? No, it's going to give you another one. Okay, if you divide by 100, you take off 2 zeros. Okay, you're going to have to do this one yourself, guys. I mean, this is just, it's going to give you the same answer as last time anyway. Whether you do the proportion way of doing it or just the equation, you'll get 11,600 that's spent on advertising. Okay, for some of you know that 20% is a fifth, then divide it by 5. All right, you'll get 11,600. A bit like a tip, right? 20% tip. Okay, that'll do for that one. Let's have a look at the very last question. The very last question. I think this is actually one of the easy ones. All right, miles per hour. All right, think speed. Right, if you go 395 kilometers in 5 hours, how fast are you traveling? Well, it really is just 395 divided by 5. Okay, which is what? Is that 75 miles? I don't know, what is that? 79 miles an hour? 79 miles an hour? Sorry, again, you don't have calculators. But I think, well, 5's into 400 is 80. So it should be 79. But anyway, that's just up to you guys. But that's a straightforward one. That's 79 miles per hour. Okay.